Well, I'm packing up ready to take another little journey up towards the goldfields this time. I plan to go over towards Wave Rock and then we'll do the Hyden Norseman Road, and then once we get to Norseman we'll turn left and we'll go up towards Kalgoorlie, and I'll probably return to Rolls Lagoon and Lake Ballard, this time without a trailer attached to the back, and it all depends on the weather. So we'll see how we go this time. Okay, it's Monday, I think it's the 13th of May, and it's about 5 to 8 in the morning, and we're just leaving to go on this little fairly short-ish trip up towards Hyden and places beyond. It's not a very nice day, but we had about 2 millimeters of rain here overnight. It's pretty grey, but I'm looking, we're basically sort of heading north right now, and there are some breaks in the clouds, so hopefully the weather will turn a little bit better. Now, those of you who've seen some of my previous videos will probably recognise this particular stretch of road, because for the last 18 months, 2 years, there has been significant changes taking place, and we now have a huge bridge over the railway line and a flyover, which is what we're doing here. So we'll take a little trip up it and over it. Ooh-wee. Not finished yet, but they've done a remarkable job in the time. Now we're over the railway line. And then we come on to Hanrahan Road. weather's brightening up a little bit, and the beast is running fine so far, so touch wood. An alternative route to Mount Barker. When we meet a traffic light. Showing signs of brightening up. Now we've got sunshine. Look at that. Beautiful. I just passed a sign, and apparently I'm driving along the North Ongerup Malleefowl corridor. So there's obviously malleefowl along here, and we've got to look out for them. Okay, we're coming up to a T intersection now. This is a familiar one, because we've been this one way many times before. So we're going to turn right towards Pingrup and Lake Grace. Off to the left is Nyabing and Katanning. No traffic coming. Nope. Okay. Lake Grace 66. Clickety clicks for those of you who play bingo. Well, I can't make a trip video without a cup of coffee, and this is for you, Ryan, because I know how much you like to see my coffee breaks. I'm about 50 k's from Lake Grace, and we're making very good, there goes the truck. We're making very good progress here, so I can take it easy today. Not that I'm going to belt around anyway. Weather's turning out good. Coffee made courtesy of the lovely Kay, and sandwiches, so I'm going to enjoy. And there is a picnic table over there, but it's in the sun, so I'm under the shade of a tree. Cheers. I must say it's warming up a bit now because of the sun, and we're a little bit away from the coast now. I'll have to divest myself of my jumper very soon. This is part of the art trail that we have here in WA, and this is we just pulled in off the road to see an example of the silo art. We have some paintings on silos down in Albany, and this is another one, so I'm going to have a look and get the GoPro out and we'll have a damn good look at it. Oh, look at that one, that's beautiful. Beautiful. You can't see it yet, folks, but I will show you. I'll just turn this off. We'll get the GoPro out and we'll show you. Now these people that paint these things, they are very, very clever people, because that's almost like a photo. I'm going to go and get the Canon camera and I'll bring it a little bit closer. You can probably hear the silos are actually working, which is what that noise is. Isn't that spectacular? Amazing. And there's the old beast. Just stopped in Lake Grace and got some fuel topped up the tanks from my sea, and we're on our way to Hyden now. And there's quite a substantial pall of smoke there to the right. You know, that looks like sort of bushfire smoke. Anyway, I'm sure as we get closer, we'll find out what it is. Okay, off to the left is the 10-horse highway. We are now going right because we're going towards Hyden and Wave Rock. Pingarring. Well, that one came up on me quick. We're going to Wave Rock. This is Pingarring. Well, it's actually the outskirts. Past the sign that said, "Thank you for visiting Pingarring," but I didn't even see it because I was directed right round the back of the town. What are they thinking? There's probably a truck route on or something. I never even got to see their little town. Oh, what a pity. We're definitely in the back roads now. We've just left the Shire of Coolin and we're into the Shire of Condinin again. So we've got 29 kilometres to Wave Rock down this road apparently. Get onto a gravel stretch. No, there's a sign behind the tree, left to Wave Rock. Over the railway line, turn left. Well, apparently I'm coming into Calgarin. There we are. Calgarin. Condinin off to the left. We've been to Condinin before. Now we're heading to Hyden. Welcome to Calgarin. Yeah, oh look at that pretty. What is that? One of those, oh geez, the name escapes me. Tropical plant. Purple flowers. Come on, you all know it. So we'll just spin through the back end of Calgarin. And I think that might be it. There's a sign that says Hyden, sharp left, and then a sharp right over the line. Okay then. is the main road through from Condinham. Because we've come up from Albany, we do all the back roads. There's a guy behind me about ready to pass. Here he goes. Hey, in a Renault Arcana, and he's an Albany bloke. Well, we just passed the sign that says we're in Hyden. Here's another sign. Okay, so what I want to do here is find my way to Wave Rock and do the touristy things, and then decide. I think I might just stay here overnight. It's the biggest place now, town centre. Where's the tourist information? They just shopping area, Mount Walker, Narrabeen. Let's go this way. Well, we need to go. Oh, look at this. Wow. Supermarket. Wow. Hey, 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 look at this. Internet. Community Resource Centre. Let's just go down here. Community Resource Centre. Anyway, I'm going to find my way to Wave Rock itself. Hyden Community Resource Centre. I don't think I'll need the internet yet. Okay. I'll turn you folks off for a minute while I get my bearings. Isn't this cute? This is Meet the People of Hyden, then and now, and I'm going through a historical walk. Caunt Younger and Carter. This is like the Tin Horse Highway. Heidi and Toby. That should be Heidi and Fletch. Echidna, Coinus collectus. I like it. Milo, man of measurement. Early settler Mick on his bicycle. Hilda and Harry. I love these things. It's so brilliant. That must be unfinished. It has no sign. This is old Don and Nigel. And Carolina and Marco. Wow. And who do we have here? Oh, we've got Johnny the mechanic. He's fixing out a gearbox. And then down here we have Dave and Bazza. Dave and Bazza seem to have disappeared. And then Hyden's first power station. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. And this one, Russ and his bus. Now look at Russ and his bus. And here's somebody riding a bike. It's a tandem. There's no sign to tell us who you are. Okay. Well, there we go. Look at that. And here's the beast. Doing very well today. Everything seems shipshape, including my porta potty on the top, see there? Held down by orange grunt straps. Got to be completely self-contained now. I'm in one of these places. This is called the Camp and the Silos, and it's supposed to be at Wave Rock, at the actual rock, which I can't see. And of course you have to book online, and I'm trying to phone a number and I can't get through. And this is what kills a lot of these places, because people like me do not want to have to pre-book. And there's nobody here, as you can see. It's empty. So what's the bloody point? Jesus, no wonder I get pissed off. Anyway, I'll go back into the town, I'll find out where this frickin' rock is, and then I'll see if we can't get to the caravan park. Well, I booked into the caravan park at $30 a night, and now I can't get through because these people in this damn caravan, they're too close to that post for some reason. Oh, God. Tourism at its best. Well, I booked into the Wave Rock Caravan Park for $30 a night, which includes the entry to the rock, which is through there, behind that big white caravan there, or little white one. And this is my campsite, number 71. Now, I'm not quite sure how they work this, but I think I may be in the wrong spot, because we've got that, and then we've got two sites here, and if I get neighbours, I don't want them sitting next here, so I'm going to stay where I am and pitch the tent this way. I'm all set up basically for the evening, and so we're going to head over in that direction once I collect my other camera from here, and then we'll go and have a walk. Okay, I've got my Wave Rock map. This is where I'm camped. Go round there, go up there, there's a walkway where the arrow is. So that's where I'm off to. Let's go. When Kay and I first met 30 years ago or thereabouts, we came here on the first ever trip we took together. And that brings back memories. And we must have been, none of this stuff was here. It was just the rock. And I distinctly remember, and she'll probably bear me out with this, is that we wandered around this rock. You know, there was no entry fee. Now they charge you $7 to park your car. Mine is included in my $30 fee for the campsite. Isn't tourism wonderful? This is the beginning of the walk, and there's a number of them. Hippos Yawn, 1.4k. I don't think I'll be doing that. Not yet. And let's go and have a look at the actual rock. This is what it's all about here. Oh, yeah. Well, you could just get your surfboard out on that one, couldn't you? I must say, for all the money, they do provide some good facilities. You know, viewing platforms and what have you. Look at this. Ah. And then you can stand back and take it all in. And I'll tell you one thing. Right up there you'll see a little white ridge. And that's concrete. And that's part of the walkway. That's to stop idiots from falling off it. You didn't need that 30 years ago. Because you were more sane. You didn't do stupid things for YouTube videos. It is a lovely walk through the bush. There's some Banksia, red Banksia through there. Now we might have to do a bit of a hike. Oh, sorry.
No, because
I'm just saying. So
if you want to pick a picture,
I'm just showing other people who've never been here how much strenuous effort it takes to put things on YouTube. Well, I'm not going to be taking the 1.7 kilometre walk. Certainly not today. I'm up on the top of the rock, and so we'll spin round, look over my shoulder. There's where it is, and we'll quickly get out of the sun. If you look over there, you can see how high this rock is. It's huge. Catch the water off the rock to supply Hyden and the campsite. You can see these black marks, these runnels. This is where the water comes when it rains, and it does rain. And that apparently is how the rock was actually formed, through water over eons. Not eons, eons. Now I'm looking over at that little sign down there because it's going to point me the way, return to car park. Straight ahead up over the damn concrete barrier down the rock. I'm kidding. Well, I actually don't see the exit. I see that down there is the canopy, the area, but it's a steep descent and I'm not going to risk it. Not on my first day out. I'm going to go walk all the way back to where those steps are and go down the easy way, because that's the safest. Nice view though. Look at that. Okay, this is steep. Steps. And there we are. Oh, cross, nearly. Nearly. And I better be careful because I suffer from migraine headaches, which don't turn into headaches but they affect my vision, and I can feel one right now. So I better make it back to the camp. I'll turn this called ocular migraines or something, and they're not serious because they're not painful. It's just they affect my vision a bit, and I first had one way over in the outback of New South Wales a few years ago when I was driving, and it was quite a scary experience. I remember I managed to phone Kay, and I thought actually I was going to go blind, but after about 10 minutes it went away, and it's all got to do something with pressure on the blood vessels on the neck, apparently. Well, that's one of the explanations. But I just felt one coming on as I was walking up there, and I can actually see circles. I get circles and like little zigzags in the eyes. So it'll be gone in 10 minutes time. once I actually sit down, and I might even open a can of non-alcoholic beer.